ACL Dominator for HCL Notes is an administration, reporting, and management security tool for mailboxes and databases. It's platform independent and can run on any Domino server operating system. Reports can assist Domino administrators to fix security holes, optimize server performance, and prepare for a message migration. It allows access control lists to be quickly audited and easily managed across all Domino servers, as well as report on database properties, mailbox preferences, and user activity. It could also report on nested groups, and you could export the nested groups and any of the other reports to Excel. Okay, so let me go down on some of the key features about this product. Now, although it's called ACL Dominator, it does many other features as well, so don't get confused by the name. So let's open this up. Here we go. So you could report, manage, analyze, audit, export, update all access control lists. This is useful to fix security holes. Advanced database properties reports. Useful to verify databases are using the latest Domino compression and optimization. Mailbox database document count reports. Useful to identify mailbox and databases which require archiving. It shows the document counts for each database, which is useful. Full text index reports. Useful to optimize server performance by identifying non-critical mailbox and databases using the immediate frequency option, which should ideally be changed to hourly or daily. Mailbox delegation reports, useful for message migrations. If you migrate to a new platform, you might have forgot about the delegation for each mailbox, and this will let you generate a report to fix any issues with that, and to keep it in sync on the new platform. Mailbox user activity reports, useful to identify mailboxes which can be retired. Application activity reports, useful to identify users who have the wrong access rights. Mailbox rule reports, useful to identify which users created mail rules to forward emails via the send action. For example, IT corporate policy that you're not allowed to auto-forward emails usually to your private address outside the company. That's a great feature to have. Primary, alias, and forwarding email address reports. This is useful to identify all valid email addresses in your Domino directory, which is a very useful report to have. Group reports, useful to identify mailbox database access issues using heavily nested groups. Mailbox owner reports, including changing owner ACL. Useful to force mailbox access of all mailbox users to editor. If you want to drop all mailbox users, their ACL from designer to editor, you could quickly do it here. For example, you'd specify $$ mailbox owner reserve word as the ACL entry in the tool when we're performing ACL updates. It'll know what that means. It means only update the mailbox owner in each mailbox. DOS reporting, including logical, physical, and DOS size. Useful to identify attachment consolidation, disk space savings. Now, let me just explain how you install this tool. It's essentially a notes database template. You can install it locally or on the server. We recommend to install it on the server since it generates some reports significantly faster, and you could access more features by doing that. So let me just do a quick installation here, show you how it installs very quickly. It just opens this up for just information purposes. And over here, you're going to click yes to install, and it's completed. So over here, I'm just going to close this software license. You accept it, and that's it. Once it's on the local, that installs it locally. You want to copy it to the database server. I assume everyone knows how to copy from local a database to the server. And I already did that here, as you can see. And over here, you can see it already generated all these reports. This is like snapshots in time of the ACL entries. You can see in this report, it's scheduled to generate by month. So you could go back, for example, in September or August to see what the ACL used to look like for a specific database, which is very handy. This could go back years. Whereas other ways, the Domino might have it somewhere in the catalog or something, and that purges, so it doesn't really help you much if you get audited. And this one actually reports on every database physically in the directory as well. So in your Domino data folder, I mean. So to schedule it, you click the schedule button, then using your Notes ID, your current Notes ID, which is the Domino administrator usually, you'd click Enable Scheduler. Now, even though you're the Domino admin, you might not have access to every database. So as soon as you click this to enable the scheduler, you would go into the admin client and right-click the tool, and then click Sign with the server's ID, and then you would sign it. And it has all these different options. You could enable the report to include database properties, mailbox preferences, sent activity, which is the last time a mailbox user sent an email, which is great to see if it's being used, the mailbox. See if anyone has out of office enabled, and mailbox rules. You could include application activity. You could also change it to run these reports daily, weekly, monthly, and at different times. Let me close this. If you wanted to run the report from the Notes client, you could click the report button. It'll run much slower. And you have the similar options here. If you do this, though, it's highly recommended, even though you're the admin ID, to go here and enable full access administration in the Notes client before running this. Okay. You could also do, there's also an update feature. The Domino admin client, you could do updates too, but this one's allows you to do updates as well. And the interesting thing here was what I mentioned earlier, is that you could specify this reserved word called $$ mailbox owner, which will update only the mailbox owner of each mailbox, for example, from designer to editor. That's pretty handy to have, this feature. Okay, so now over here you have different reports. Obviously, you could view the reports by access, author, depositor, designer here. ACL size, which is the total size of the ACL physically, meaning all the characters of the ACL entries added up. Sometimes if you go over a limit, you can't open the database anymore. I'm not sure if that's still true for R12, but you could spot them right away over here in this report. Advanced by consistent ACL, maximum internet access. By entry, you have by invalid entry. This will show you entries which are not in the primary address book, so you could do a cleanup, remove these from the ACLs. This verify button, basically, you click this verify button, and it lets you run a check of the report entries against the address book. If it finds they're not in the address book, you'll see a big red X next to each entry here. Or you could just click this report. It'll show you them right away over here. You could also report by invalid entry by database title, by replica ID, by title, by unreported database. Nothing's here but right now, but usually if it's a replica stub or it's corrupted, it'll show here. So you could be proactive. By user type, you could see over here, it'll let you show by user type. Okay. Now also I wanted to talk to you about exporting and also nested groups. So here's local domain admins group. If you click expand group, it'll give you some options here. You could expand it one at a time, manually, or semi-manually, or let it do them all, including nested. So let's just do semi-manually here, semi-automatic, I should say, and it shows you what's in that group. And if there was more groups in here, you could drill down and keep going through to see what's going on. If you want to report just to see everybody, all the nested groups, you could, for example, let's export this report. Expand all, first of all. Then click Export Report. And it says, do you want to expand ACL group entries, including nested groups? Over here, I'll click No for now, just to show you how it is, just to export the report that you see on the screen. What you see is what you get. That's why I expand it all. And then once it's here, you can manipulate it and format as you want. All right, I'm going to close this report, and then I'm going to export it using the other option, include nested groups, yes. I'm going to say yes. And then I'm just going to do first level. It's going to take too long. We have a time limit here for this demo. So as you can see in the bottom Notes status bar, it's running in the background Notes client thread. It's exporting all the databases and mailboxes in this report and expanding the nested groups. And let me show you the two important columns here, which would be entry and member of the group. So inside the ACL, it originally was local domain admins was an ACL entry. What it did is it expanded the nested group and showed you that inside local domain admins you had Domino template and Joel Michaels and Lance and Ryan, etc. And you can see it did this for this other group. Group 2 had group 1 within it, etc. And now you wanted to see what was in group 2, you'd run the other report option, which expands all nested subgroups. That would take a long time usually, but it's very flexible. This report's very handy. You can easily spot if the wrong people have access to databases, etc. Let's close that out. Let's take a look at database property reports. You have DOS enabled. You have DB modified dates report. You have design by category. You have by inherit database template. You have by is design template. Domino admin file tab. This is the tab that you might look familiar to you. It's in the Notes Domino admin client under the Files tab, and you might want to export all this. You find it hard to export. You might be able to print it, but you want to export it. You could use our tool. Exactly the same information will get exported. You just click the export button as we showed you prior, and it'll export this out. Be sure to expand all first. Full text index reports by enabled. It'll show you which databases have full text indexes enabled. It'll show you the last time of the index. It'll show update frequency of the database, which is great to see. Replication disabled. It'll show you which databases are replications disabled in the report. Size by DOS size by document count. This is a handy one. You can see the document count of each database. It's good to see if anything needs to be archived. You could do the database logical size. It'll show you the size of the database, which is good too. And you can see if something might need to be archived as well by seeing this report. So let's go down to see some more reports. You have mailbox reports here by delegation. This is a great way to do reports. You could see who was delegated to each mailbox, read-write access, etc. It's good for a mail messaging migration. You could do a delegation report, and you could then apply that delegates to the new mail platform. Mail rules, nothing showing here in our company at least, but this is what I was talking about, where you could see if you could spot if a user is trying to send things automatically to a private email address. Very handy. Mailbox activity shows you the last time someone sent an email out of their mailbox, so you can see if a mailbox is being used. Reports by mailbox owner, etc. By mailbox owner alias email. So in your Domino directory, you'll have all different aliases. It's hard to figure out a report unless you're using this tool to see all the aliases, forward addresses, etc. You can do it here, out of office. Then you have user activity reports. It shows you, who's been accessing these databases. This could be snapshots in time going back. You could see who's accessed this a year ago. This interface might look familiar. It's also in the notes log, but the notes log has a limit. It purges after 7 days. You could set it higher, but the notes log database gets too big. You could have performance issues. But here, you could save things forever. And if you get audited, this is a very handy tool to go back very many months to see who's accessing databases. Okay, so I think I know it's a quick overview, but we have a time limit here. If you have any questions, feel free to contact support. We could help you with that and with any more of your questions. So I'd like to thank you for attending this demo, and have a great day.